Let's see how much Daniel Day-Lewis really earned throughout his entire career. This legendary method actor, known for disappearing into roles for months at a time, built one of the most selective yet lucrative careers in Hollywood history. From his childhood debut smashing cars to his record-breaking Oscar wins, we're about to uncover every single dollar this master of transformation earned across 5 decades in the business. Our journey begins in 1971 when a 14-year-old Daniel Day-Lewis made his uncredited film debut in Sunday Bloody Sunday as a child vandal, literally smashing cars on screen. For this brief appearance, he earned an estimated $50 based on the child actor day rates of the time. Here's a fascinating fact most people don't know. This role came about because the young Day-Lewis was actually the son of acclaimed poet Cecil Day-Lewis, and his family connections helped him land this tiny part that would unknowingly launch one of cinema's greatest careers. Fast forward 11 years to 1982, and Day-Lewis appeared in Gandhi, earning approximately $1,000 for his small role as Colin. The incredible behind-the-scenes story here is that Richard Attenborough's epic production used over 300,000 extras, making it one of the largest film productions ever attempted at that time. Day-Lewis was just one face in this massive crowd, but even then, directors noticed his intense commitment to authenticity. In 1984, The Bounty brought Day-Lewis $5,000 for his supporting role as John Fryer. What's remarkable about this film is that it was actually the third major Hollywood attempt to tell the story of Captain Bligh and Fletcher Christian, following the 1935 Clark Gable version and the 1962 Marlon Brando disaster. Day-Lewis worked alongside Mel Gibson and Anthony Hopkins, learning from masters of the craft while earning what would seem like pocket change compared to his later paychecks. The year 1985 marked a pivotal turning point with 2 breakthrough performances. First came My Beautiful Laundrette, earning him an estimated $10,000. This low-budget British film exploring themes of sexuality and race in Thatcher's England was initially intended for television, but became such a critical sensation that it received a theatrical release. Day-Lewis's passionate portrayal of Johnny, a young man in love with his Pakistani friend, announced the arrival of a fearless new talent willing to tackle controversial subjects. Just months later, A Room with a View brought him $15,000 for his role as the uptight Cecil Vyse. The Merchant Ivory production became a surprise international hit, but here's what most people don't realize. Day-Lewis actually hated his character so much that he struggled with the role, finding Cecil's repressed nature completely opposite to his own passionate approach to life and acting. This internal conflict actually enhanced his performance, creating a character audiences love to hate. Before we dive deeper into Day-Lewis's massive salary jumps, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into Hollywood's biggest earners. Trust me, the numbers we're about to reveal will absolutely blow your mind. In 1986, Nanu earned him $20,000 for the lead role in this small British film. The production was so low budget that Day-Lewis and the cast often had to help move equipment between locations. Despite the modest pay, this experience taught him valuable lessons about independent filmmaking that would serve him well throughout his career. Then came 1988, a banner year with 2 significant films. The Unbearable Lightness of Being brought Day-Lewis $100,000, marking his first 6-figure payday. The film's explicit content caused controversy, but what's truly fascinating is that Day-Lewis spent months learning Czech and studying the political history of Czechoslovakia to authentically portray Tomáš. His co-star Juliette Binoche later revealed that Day-Lewis stayed in character between takes, speaking only in Czech-accented English for the entire production. That same year, Stars and Bars earned him $50,000 for the lead role in this British comedy. The film flopped commercially, but it featured Day-Lewis's first attempt at American comedy, a genre he would largely avoid for the rest of his career. The experience convinced him that his talents lay in dramatic roles requiring deep psychological exploration. Everything changed in 1989 with My Left Foot, which brought Day-Lewis $150,000 and his first Academy Award. The confirmed salary might seem modest, but the behind-the-scenes story is extraordinary. Day-Lewis spent the entire 8-week shoot in a wheelchair, refusing to break character even during lunch breaks. The crew had to literally carry him around the set and feed him because he wouldn't use his right foot or hand. His dedication was so intense that he actually broke 2 ribs from sitting hunched over in the wheelchair for months. Also in 1989, Eversmile, New Jersey earned him $75,000. This quirky road movie was filmed in Argentina, and Day-Lewis learned to speak Spanish for the role. The production was so remote that the cast and crew were often the only English speakers for hundreds of miles, creating an isolated, immersive experience that Day-Lewis thrived in. The 1990s brought exponential salary growth. The Last of the Mohicans in 1992 earned him an estimated $500,000, a massive jump reflecting his Oscar-winning status. For this this role, Day-Lewis lived in the wilderness for months, learning to hunt, fish, and survive off the land. He built his own canoe and learned to use 18th century weapons with deadly accuracy. His co-stars joked that by the end of filming, Day-Lewis could have actually survived in the American frontier. If you're enjoying these incredible behind-the-scenes stories and want to see more breakdowns of your favorite actors' career earnings, smash that like button and let me know in the comments which actor we should cover next. In the Name of the Father in 1993 brought $750,000 and another Oscar nomination. Day-Lewis prepared by spending time in actual prison cells and meeting with former IRA members. The film's emotional climax required him to relive traumatic experiences daily, and he later admitted this role left him emotionally drained for months after filming Wrapped. That same year, The Age of Innocence earned him $1 million, his first seven-figure payday. Working with Martin Scorsese, Day-Lewis immersed himself in the literature and social customs of 1870s New York society. He insisted on wearing period-appropriate undergarments and refused to eat foods that wouldn't have been available to his character, going so far as to have his meals prepared using only ingredients and cooking methods from the era. The salary explosion continued with The Crucible in 1996, bringing a confirmed $8 million. This massive payday reflected his growing box office power, though the film itself underperformed commercially. Day-Lewis's preparation involved studying the Salem witch trials for months and learning the specific dialect of 17th century Massachusetts. His intensity was so overwhelming that some cast members admitted feeling genuinely frightened during his more dramatic scenes. The Boxer in 1997 earned him $1.5 million. For this role, Day-Lewis trained with professional boxers for over a year, reaching near professional fighting condition. He was so convincing in the ring that several boxing promoters approached him about turning professional. The film also marked his reunion with Sheridan after My Left Foot, though it failed to achieve the same critical or commercial success. A 5-year hiatus followed, during which Day-Lewis famously worked as a cobbler in Italy, completely removing himself from the film industry. His return in 2002 with Gangs of New York brought $5 million up front, plus back-end participation that added approximately $9.5 million more from the film's success. His portrayal of Bill the Butcher required him to learn to throw knives with lethal precision and speak in a specific 19th century New York accent that he maintained for the entire year-long production. The Ballad of Jack and Rose in 2005 earned him $1 million, a reduced rate because the film was directed by his wife, Rebecca Miller. This intimate family project allowed Day-Lewis to work close to home while his children were young, showing his ability to balance artistic passion with family responsibilities. And here's where things get absolutely insane with his paychecks. If you think $8 million was impressive, wait until you hear what's coming next. Don't forget to share this video with your friends who love movie trivia. There Will Be Blood in 2007 brought $10 million plus backend, adding another $7.5 million from the film's success. Day-Lewis's preparation for Daniel Plainview was legendary. He learned to bowl pins by hand, studied oil drilling techniques, and developed the character's distinctive voice by studying recordings of turn-of-the-century American businessmen. His final scene's "I'm finished" line allegedly referred to both his character and Day-Lewis's own exhaustion from the role. 9 in 2009 earned him $3 million for this musical adaptation. Despite his lack of formal singing training, Day-Lewis worked with vocal coaches for months to master the demanding musical numbers. The film's commercial disappointment led many to question whether the musical genre was right for Day-Lewis's intense method approach. His career peak came with Lincoln in 2012, earning $12 million plus backend that added approximately $18 million more. Day-Lewis spent a year preparing, reading every book Lincoln ever read, and maintaining the president's high-pitched voice throughout filming. Steven Spielberg later revealed that Day-Lewis would send him text messages written in Lincoln's speech patterns, staying in character even during production breaks. His final confirmed role was Phantom Thread in 2017, earning $8 million plus back-end participation, adding $2.5 million more. This collaboration with Paul Thomas Anderson required Day-Lewis to learn haute couture fashion design, spending months with actual fashion houses studying their techniques. The film served as his announced retirement from acting, making every scene feel like a farewell performance. But wait, there's one more entry. In 2025, Day-Lewis is set to return from retirement in Anemone, his son Ronan's directorial debut, for an estimated $5 million. This unexpected comeback has shocked the industry and created massive anticipation for what many assume will be his true final performance. Adding up these figures reveals an astounding career total. His base salaries alone amount to over $56 million. But when we include confirmed back-end deals from his biggest hits, Daniel Day-Lewis earned approximately $94 million across his selective 21-film career spanning 5 decades. What makes these numbers even more remarkable is Day-Lewis's incredibly selective approach, averaging less than 1 film every 2 years. His per-project average of nearly $4.5 million places him among the highest-paid actors in cinema history, proving that sometimes quality truly does triumph over quantity in Hollywood. If this deep dive into Daniel Day-Lewis's incredible earnings blew your mind, make sure you're subscribed because we've got similar breakdowns coming. Drop a comment letting me know which actor's salary secrets you want uncovered next.